beloveds. How are you today? So, I'm gonna try to make this quick. Um, I have been trying to set borders for myself and change some of my habits of just giving, and putting others before me. Just setting borders and boundaries and taking back my energy. And as of lately, I've been getting a lot of tests in this area. A lot of people have been coming to me asking me to do things and wanting things, and if I really don't want to do them, I have to struggle with them myself to say no. So I've been doing well with that, and I guess I've been doing so well that um, the tests started getting harder. So there was this guy that I met in the summer last year. Nice guy, good chemistry. Oh my goodness, the chemistry between us was excellent. We had wonderful conversations. We laughed. Oh my goodness. But he would have these, like, I want to call them bones would just drop out of his mouth. He would just say these things that were, it was like, what did you say? And he would turn around, oh, that's not what I meant, or that's not what I said. And he just did it one too many times for me, and I was like, nope, these are signals, these are flags, and I'm gonna pay attention to the flags. And I stopped talking to him. So, night before last, I was trying to meditate because my mind is busy. I'm always thinking, and I got to the point where I was like, oh, I have my incense lit. Speaking of incense, this one went out. I had my incense lit and lit my candle, set my ambiance, because I'm learning to do things that spark joy for me. And I like good scents, roses, and you know, nice smells. And candlelight, I love candlelight. And I have these little sparkly lights, and I turn them on, and I zen out. So I was trying to meditate, and this cat from my past kept coming up, and I was like, oh no, I don't. So I stopped meditating, took a shower, went to bed, and when I woke up in the morning, do my normal routine, and I pick up my phone, and I got messages up the yazoo from this cat, and I'm like, all right, what does this mean? Why is this happening? We just spoke the other day out of the clear blue, and I told him I was not interested, and it's only been a few days, and he's back again. So, what are your plans? What are you doing? I miss you. I want to come see you. And I'm like, are you trying to tell me you don't miss all the fun we had, all the laughter and the deep conversations? And I was like, no, that I'm not saying that I miss that. What I miss is your erratic behavior. Those episodes that you have, I don't miss that dysfunction. And so long story short, we ended the conversation, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry I bothered you, but you have a good day. I was like, thank you, you have a good day too. And then I kept getting these phone calls from people needing me to do stuff and wanting me to do stuff. You know how people make their emergency your emergency, and I just said no. So I was proud of myself. I was like, oh, you need a treat, you need to do something, you need to celebrate. You're setting borders and boundaries, and you're sticking to it. So it was an off day for my son, so he was like, come on, let's go to lunch. So we went to lunch, and he was like, what do you want? I was like, oh, I want so many good things. I want ice cream, I want cake, I want but I was like, oh, I don't need none of those things. They all react I react to all of them. So they're not good for me, but I love them. So I was like, I'm just gonna. I've been doing so good. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna do it. So by the time we get home, finish with our chores or activities for the day, it's kind of dark. So we come inside. He picks up this package and he's like, "Are you expecting a package?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not expecting a package." And he was like, "Oh, okay." So we set it on the table. So I go to the refrigerator. I'm still like, "Oh, I deserve a treat. I've been doing so good. What's in here sweet?" So all I have is beets, Brussels sprouts, carrots, celery, you know, nothing that's really the boring stuff. The good stuff, but the boring stuff. So I'm like, okay, just let me drink the beet juice. So I get the beet juice. I go in the room. I sit down. I'm starting to, get my little setup. What brings me joy? Put my music on, light my incense, and he comes in with the box, the package, and he's like, "This package has your name on it." So I'm looking at it, and it has my Facebook name. Now, a couple of days ago, I was viewing this product online, and it was so beautiful. I was like, "Oh, I love these. These are so beautiful." So I shared them, and I was like, "Butterflies, bow ties, and snowflakes. I love it." So I open it, and when I open it, this is the box. It's the jewelry. It's the jewelry. It's the thing that I liked. And when I opened the box, here it is, the best wish, the best of wishes to you. And I was so excited about what was in the box that I wanted to do one of them reels, them TikTok things, when they say, "It cannot always be the night." Whoa! Look at that. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. Look at that. You, girl. So somebody loved me enough to fulfill my request. And it was an innocent request, and I really like these. And they got them for me. So I knew it had to be limited because everybody doesn't have my address because these came to my door. So it was one of two people. And yes, I was right. My fire diamond. And I loved them, and I was so excited. I was like, "Oh, I need to do a thing. I need to do a thing." But it was so dark, it was too late. So I was looking for an award, a reward, a treat for myself for setting my boundaries and my goals and sticking to them. And I did. And I still got a treat for me. So I love them. Thank you so much. They look so good on me. See, and you can wear a regular hoop earring with them, or you can wear a stud with them. That's why I have one hoop and one stud. I just wanted to show off a little bit. I feel pretty. I'm so pretty and pretty. All right, we're not going to go back to that, to my childhood days. But, okay. So, today's star card, today's affirmation is this star Mother Arrakis. Ooh. Universe. This is like consciousness, realms. Look at all those. Look at that. It's a beautiful picture. I could go places with that picture. But it says, Star Mother Arrakis. Be the king who has made his own kingdom. Be the moon that has made her own summit. How much longer will you cuckoo like a pigeon? Empty your head of all mortal lusts and become life without breath. You will not call out for God anymore, for you have become immersed in God. You are star Mother Arrakis. Dance dances with your soul on the celestial inner planes. She dances in the embrace of Father Sky, shining white and pale, deep in devotion to the light behind all that is. Arrakis, dancing star of the heavens, incites our souls to feel the rhythm of life and surrender to it in flow, in grace, stumbling, and in play. Like a child who thinks not of the right steps but just moves with music and with joy, she reminds you to dance freely and from your heart. She reminds you that your soul is constantly dancing with the divine. What better way to connect with the joy and beauty of your soul than to mimic its movements? So dance, beloved, let your being dance. O Arrakis, your bright beauty penetrates even the darkest of minds to remember, remember, remember. She calls out, her voice is music to our hearts. You are a child of heaven. You are born of such regal stuff, dear dancing child of the stars. When you suffer, I send you my comfort as stars falling from the sky. When you triumph, my dance becomes wild, and light erupts from my heart in all directions. The light becomes music, stirring within you, with an urge almost inexplicable and yet so very deep and real. To make music, to create art, to dance, to play, to be at one with the joyful creative energy that dwells within you, beloved. Wow, that's a little deep because that's a part of me that I have been trying to reconnect, and I didn't realize how unconnected I was to it. I used to uh, just vividly, fluidly write these stories and poems and ideas and aspirations, and um, it's it's starting to unblock now, but it used to be so blocked. I'm shocked by how blocked it is. But I haven't used my creativity in a minute. It's been a while. I haven't created anything as of lately. So this is speaking to me. But okay, it continues. Star child, earth, angel, divine creature. Your star mother keeps an eye on all the wild games happening in the sacred playground of the earth. She will care for you, righteous and true, shining divine justice and protection. No bully shall prevail over you. No bully from within you shall prevail either. No lies, deceit, or injustice shall temper your wild truth. Be demanding and claiming her love for you. Learn how to love yourself as she loves you with wild, unconditional, passionate regard. Be like the child wailing for its mother. Ma, 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 come close. Then she descends like a torrential downpour of devotional light. A tsunami of affection is unleashed. A rampaging cosmic tigress hurtles towards you, her claws gripping the fabric of the skies as she rushes to protect her beloved cub. She will fight for you against the forces that would dull you and dumb you down, obscure your brilliance, and stultify your free form dance into strict choreographed movements. She will pour her luminous essence into every crevice of your demanding soul. Nothing can resist her light. All shall be washed and revived in the outpouring of her luminous love. Then, sated and content, you are the child, so secure, the child so secure in the love of the mother. You trust in life implicitly and in what is brought to your door. You do not succumb to untruths. You do not resist because you are safe, held in the love of the mother. You have no need to resist. What is there to resist? Nothing. There is only the loving truth in your world, and all is at peace in your heart. And should there be cause to stand up and fight for love, for freedom, for light, for the truth of unconditional life, respected and honored, well, you shall be particularly equipped for success. When there is that war to fight, you shall be the warrior who defends the motherland, absolute in your devotions to her ways and empowered through her vast, indefatigable, triumphant power. And shall you bludgeon your way with brute force and fear? Of course not. So here is your guidance. Lay down your old weapons, for new technology awaits you. It is the most magnificent of forces, that of divine alignment, of surrender to the Star Mother and her way of luminous potency. From her great vantage point, the vastest problem of our earthly mindsets are merely in need of a quick whipping by the tail of a comet, and this she easily achieves by flicking a strand of her hair or poking out her tongue. In the hands of a greater being, even your deepest trials will succumb to divine victory. Your ability to take journey will be strengthened, and your success only a matter of the passing of time. Can you give yourself this gift, this blessing of the love, power, and protection of your star heritage? We all descend from the stars, descend from the blessings of love. We all descend from the stars, but some of us are asked to remember to acknowledge the divine parentage from which we come, and to allow the innate divine dignity within to restore us to faith in the path here on earth. No matter how dark life on earth may seem at times, when we remember our holy heritage, we can also realize, ah, yes, I'm blessed. Held as one with the mother who shall not be deterred from great holy purpose, I shall prevail. I forgot that and feared, but now I remember and am determined once more. Then you shall feel joy and be inclined to dance, to sing, to make your art, and to live fearlessly once again. Oh, I'm glad I got through that without crying and being emotional. But, which means I'm growing, I'm healing. We are healing. We are growing. But that's encouraging because I have been thinking a lot about returning to my writing, which I haven't done yet. And I've just been journaling. And that's encouraging to get back to my giftings and to rediscover the giftings that I have forgotten about because I've been so busy in life that you compartmentalize yourself and put pieces of yourself away for other people and other things, and you never get back to them. You forget about them. And I'm slowly unlocking and taking out the treasures and the trinkets in my box. So that is the word for the day, the affirmation for the day. Star Mother Arrakis. Oh, Arrakis. Star Mother Arrakis. So I love you, and I'll see you in the future.